My name is Devon Taylor. I'm 22 years old. I am an alcoholic addict. My drug of choice was mostly heroin, but a lot of whatever I could get my hands on. My story starts when I was 12 years old. My best friend was my father, and when I found out that he got stomach cancer, it took a huge toll on me and my life. And to find out that my best friend was dying and watching him wither away to nothing but skin and bone hurt me immensely. The day after he passed away, I didn't really take the time to grieve. I kind of just drowned myself in my friends. I was doing dance from age 5 till I was 14, and I was doing that 5 days a week, hanging out with my friends every free chance I got. And then as soon as I hit 14, I found pot, and I smoked it. My friend introduced me to it. I was so against it at first. It was always in my household, my father, they were always smoking around me, but I didn't really know what it was at that age. And then I found it, and I took it, and I went running with it. And it took control of my life. I smoked it every day until I came here to rehab. And it kind of gradually increased from marijuana, and then I hit high school at age 14 going to 15. I did mushrooms for the first time. Wasn't too into that, but definitely again took it, and as soon as I got it, went off running with it. Then the next year was my junior year. I did cocaine for the first time, and that was fantastic to me because it took my sorrow and made it into happiness, and I could tell you my life story in 5 minutes plus. I did graduate. I was single for a while. I met this guy. His name was Tyler. He was 27 and I was 18. There's a red flag right there. He was a damaged, ruined person, and so wasn't I, so I thought we were perfect together. He introduced me to Oxy 80s, and that's where my addiction got horrifying. I was spending all of my money from the job that I was working. I'd been working from 16 to 18 at the New Hampshire Veterans Home. I had a state job. I had a really good job. And once I started getting into that stuff, I just didn't care. Didn't care about anything, didn't care about anybody but myself and how I felt in that moment. But when it comes to the point where nobody wants to hire you and nobody wants to look at you because of the scars on your arm and just the skin and bone, I looked disgusting. I didn't take care of myself. I didn't care about my hygiene. I didn't care about showering, brushing my teeth. I didn't care about anything but getting high. And from that point on, it got worse. I was miserable. I felt ugly. I felt scared, angry at myself. My mom didn't want anything to do with me. She couldn't even look at me without looking at me in disgust. Couldn't live. She put a padlock on the house so that I couldn't get in because they were afraid that I was going to steal from them. Which I definitely have stolen money from my mom and my stepdad, which are the two of the most wonderful people I've ever known and have done nothing but care about me, and I just shit all over them. I'm 22 years old. I don't have a job. I don't have a car. I don't have a license. I don't even have a place to live right now. And I'm 22 years old. That's still pretty young, but looking at all my friends who graduated, they're all in college, they all have houses or apartments. Some of them are getting engaged, some of them are already married, and it's like, I know that's pretty young and I have a lot of life to live, but what if I didn't figure this out right now? I'd still be in the same spot. I'd still be doing the same things. Have no friends, no real friends. So I made the decision to come here because, like I said before, my life had legitimately become unmanageable. I couldn't take care of myself. And then I went to AAs and I broke down and I was like, I don't know what to do. I don't know where to go. I don't know who to call, but I need help. I need to do something. And somebody suggested the Farnum Center. I'm only 2 weeks into this program, and I've been an addict since I was 14, the last 8 years, on different things. And for the first time in my life, I have strength. I've grieved for my father the way I never grieved when I was 12. I've cried, I've laughed. This is the first place where I ever got honest. Not with other people, but with myself. And I've told things and said things about the things I've done and the people I've hurt and the things I've done to myself that I thought I'd never be able to admit. And it's just like, it's just a weight that lifts off you, because everything that I've learned has been looking at me, looking at the person who I am, the person that I want to be. I'm going to be I put in an application to go and live at a sober house in Nashua, the Rise Above, which when I first got here I didn't want anything to do with. I was like, no, I'm just going to go back to Franklin and live a good life. And that wouldn't have worked.